Hey guys, it's John with Ecklers Classic Chevy here, and I'm going to talk to you today about a common suspension problem that really affects these 55, 56, 57 Chevys. Now you see right here, we have some upper control arms, positive casters, we got a pair of them, and the original steering and suspension on your Tri-5, when it was new, was adequate at best. When these cars were manufactured, it was by human hand. It's not like robots nowadays where everything is very streamlined. They have a very tight quality control. Well, now fast forward 60 years, and some of these cars can be quite a handful to drive. Bent and sagging frames from wrecks or just plain old age can really wreak havoc, causing problems with your caster and camber settings when your Tri-5 has a bad wheel alignment. This can cause the car to wandering feeling when you drive, especially when you just want to use one hand and you're just kind of cruising around. Plus, the original caster settings, when maxed out, are usually really not enough to cause that steering wheel to come back. Especially when you come back from a corner to center after your turn. In the past, the only really answer to this was to get a pair of offset tubular upper control arms with 5 degrees of positive caster built in to bring that back to that center position. Well, this is great for the street rod crowd. But what about the original restoration guys who want to go to a car show and just want to be plain old folks, just like it was when the car was new? Well, they have traditionally been left out, because the way the tubular arms look aesthetically, which is what we're going to talk about today. Well, we here at Ecklers Classic Chevy now have an original looking upper control arm with 5 degrees of positive caster built right in. The arms are built of heavy stamped steel, which are powder coated black, and the ball joint moved just to give you that 5 degrees of positive caster. This really allows that steering wheel to return to the center and really combat that wandering feeling associated with the factory steering settings, all while keeping a very close to looking stock appearance. Now, you can't just install these and expect that magic to happen. Ecklers really recommends on all of our parts professional installation by a reputable shop with a front and wheel alignment capabilities and original Tri-5 alignment specs as a starting point. So it's really important that you take this part to someone who knows what they're doing when you're going to rebuild your suspension. Another great reason to get these is because in a lot of these original Chevys, they didn't have power steering. You had to have both hands on the wheel. You really have a hard time turning around a corner. It took some strength. So a lot of people are doing power steering conversions, which is exactly needed for that. So when you want to drive with the best and get the best possible deal, choose Ecklers Classic Chevy.